What it do?
We back, y'all.
Yes, we had some technical difficulties. Thanks for hanging in there with
You
us.
know how they do it. They be changing codes on you. You got to be like, I ain't trying to do all that, but then I have to do all that. Now I'm like, listen. They say, don't worry, they got me covered. They better have me covered because, and I'm trying to go through all this and have the sister over here sweat. And I'm really sweating. I don't like sweat. Divas don't sweat. But if we ain't on Facebook, go on over to YouTube. But I do believe we all go. So
Yes.
y'all know what time it is. It's Wind Down Wednesday. And
Yes.
we're here at the aftermath. We're here at the aftermath. And we got to talk about it. Ooh. And I got something else I want to ask a question too, but I'm gonna wait until we get started. In the meantime, I'm Sandy. I'm sitting here. We at the aftermath. And we
Yes.
located on Section Road in where we at?
Norwood, Ohio.
We in Norwood.
Yes.
Turn this up. I gotta turn the volume up on
Norwood,
the microphone. We in
Ohio,
Norwood.
at the aftermath.
We at the aftermath. Okay, now let's see. Hold on. Let's talk about. Let's talk about.
Yes.
It said let's talk about.
Let's talk.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I meant to say
Every
let's
week.
talk
Yeah.
about it.
That's all right.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about what? It.
Everything.
Everything. Let's talk about what? It. We talking about it today, tomorrow, and whenever. But anyway, we at the aftermath, located over here on Section Road in Norwood, Ohio. We down
Yes.
the street from Cincinnati, around the corner from Barn Hill, Avondale, Evanston, Rebs. Oh Lord. There
We
she
out
go.
here.
We out here.
She's trying to get situated.
this
You know
her.
what I'm saying?
She just wants y'all to see that her.
That's Rapunzel out here.
Not Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
You did not say Rapunzel.
I did.
Called you Rapunzel, but it's all good. Hey, anyway, welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Let's
Yes.
get ready to talk about it. So, what's going on, ladies? How was your week?
My week was great. Y'all know who it is. It's Shanice in the building every single week, same time, same day, same frequency. Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day. So I'm not complaining. Had a great week. It's a great day today. I'm loving this warm weather. I'm loving the sunshine. So I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. How about you? How's your week?
My week was good. I'm looking at you.
You like she looking at me?
My week was good. It's the middle of the week, so it ain't the end of it yet, but
We almost there.
Same old story every week for me.
Right.
Good.
How about you?
She moving a little slow. You moving a little slow. She was like, "You looking at me?"
Because I was looking at that, and it looked like she was looking at you. So I looked
It's
at
like
her
it's flipped. Yeah. How was your week?
Hey, it's all good, people. It's all good. So we're in the building. My week's been wonderful. My daughter asked me, "Mom, what you doing?" I was like, "Why do I have to do anything? How about I do nothing? Can I sit down and do absolutely nothing?" That's all I want to know. Can I sit down and do nothing?
Yeah.
That's it. I just want to know, can I sit down and do nothing? Because I think I've been moving like for 30-something years, and it's called work. So when it's time to relax and enjoy life, then that's what I do. Because if I want to walk around and do absolutely nothing in my house, then that's what I do. I wake up when I get ready. Thank the Lord Jesus.
Ain't it a good feeling?
It's a beautiful feeling.
I know it is.
I mean, it's a great feeling to walk around and wake up, but I'm blessed because God has blessed me to, I still have to pay bills and all that other stuff. So I'm able-bodied. Some people didn't get up this morning,
Right. And somebody won't lay down tonight.
Exactly. So
for sure.
I'm thankful. I'm grateful. God is definitely good. That's all I can say. So moving right along, doing what we do. But my week, for the most part, it has been good. I put together my bed.
Did you?
I did. Finally.
By yourself?
By myself.
Get it, girl.
Girl, I started at 11 o'clock and ended at 6.
You was determined.
I was. I had to. I mean, I
get
really,
that thing out the way. Huh?
I did.
So good, didn't it?
I took one bed down and put it in another room. Hey, what I say?
He over there pushing buttons.
He over there pushing buttons. He got to get a beat
You
down.
done told him not
I
to
done
be
told
pushing
that man not to push them buttons, but he done pushed buttons. But anyway, we're here today and it's Wind Down Wednesday, but for the most part, God is good, it's all good. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Dating.
Dating. As you, some people may know, I'm dating. If y'all don't know, I'm dating. So the question came up the other day: if somebody is dating, who should pay for the bill if they go out for the first date?
It's Dutch. You pay for yours, I pay for mine.
It's Dutch.
It's Dutch.
That ain't no
Wait,
That ain't no date.
That ain't no date for me either.
I guess it depends on who asked who then.
It doesn't. It's a. What if you going out on a blind date? What if you going out on a blind date? A blind date.
I feel like the man
might be
still
different.
should pay. Now on a blind date, it's offered to go Dutch, but at the end of the day, the man should pay.
I agree. Totally. Wholeheartedly. I don't care. I feel if you're going on a date for the first time, the man should pay.
Whether it's blind or not.
Whether it's blind or not, if it's a first date.
So this is your expectation.
Why wouldn't it be? Why would you expect anything less than that? What is that saying?
I'm just saying, have your coins lined up in case it don't go the way you expecting.
So what?
Have your coin. Ladies, make sure you have your coin lined up in case it does not go how you're expecting. We don't know what is going on in here. We done told him not to push the button, but anywho.
Here's my thing. Doesn't matter who pays. Let's ask someone that just walked over here.
Yes.
The dating scene now is kind of difficult for individuals. The unfortunate piece is really hard for people to date. Now, who should pay? Should the man should the man or the woman pay if they're going out on? Who should pay first on a first date? Blind date, who should pay?
Me, I feel like whoever asked.
So if a man asks you, or if a woman asks the man,
Now, if you get there and I offer and he says, no, let me get it, I ain't about to argue.
Right.
Because I find that today, and I was just told this, men respect a woman who even offers, may not let you pay, but at least offers to pay.
And that was one of the reasons why I said Dutch. Because a lot of times we expect, the old school values, ladies have your coins ready because if you expect that he's going to pay and he doesn't, at least you want to be able to take care of yourself. So that was why that's why I originally said Dutch.
Or if he pays, I will offer to put the tip in. No, I'm not. I know they're not going to accept it, but it's just the offer. Because what happens if you go out, most people don't use cash anymore, they use cars.
Right.
And the car gets declined. It doesn't mean they don't have any money. They could get glitched. Like here, we had that happen. Our computers went down. Person only had a credit card. The bill was $132. I trust their word that they're going to come back and bring it. They did, but at right. Time that you don't know, you
they're not gonna do that.
Up and say, "Oh, I got it," and y'all figure it out later.
For sure.
Well, me on the other hand. I'm always devil's advocate over here because my thing is this. If he asks me on the first date, my expectations is for him to pay.
Yeah, but he has.
Secondly, if I asked him on the first date, my expectations is for him to pay.
Do you make that clear though?
Do I have to?
You should. You in this damn time, yeah.
Communication is everything.
So why is it that when the bill comes, it's always given to the man?
That is true.
right?
He should be
It's an,
paid.
it's an
Because he
assumption.
should, the expectations of society.
But you, as two human beings, have to have that understanding before you go out.
Right. So I have never
I don't
asked
know.
a
That one ain't
man
showing up. That one ain't
on a date. I have never, and never will.
I'm right there. I'm right there
I
with
never
you.
will ask a man
Out
on a
on-
date, right? So whenever he asks me, my expectations is always for him to pay, right?
Right.
But I have been on some cheap dates before to where when a check came, they looked at me like, "What you got on?" Okay, cool,
Right.
cool. You never get another date with me again.
But that could have been. That could have not happened had you even got in the car before you walked in and say, "Hey, listen, am I paying for this or you paying for this?" And he could right then and there, before you even went in that restaurant, he could have been like, "Shoot, I thought it was done." And right then and there, you could have been like, "Oh,
Man,
sorry."
we're good. Right.
Before you
It's
sit at
okay.
the table,
It's okay.
and you still gonna have the same end result. And you gonna get another.
I'm gonna be turned off either way. I'm gonna really be more turned off if I ask and you say it's going Dutch.
But you rather. But here's the thing, right? I'm a different breed.
Facts.
If this man works hard and he doesn't make, you might make more money than him. What is the harm if he can't take you to a restaurant that you're used to, and he can only afford to pay two people for $50 instead of two people $150?
Well, he should be. He don't. No. He don't have to take me on to the. I'm cheap. You take me to my guys. I'm cheap, right? But what I'm saying to you is, because I don't ask and you ask me on a date, and then once the check get here, it's going Dutch
Well,
or.
if he asked you to go on the date,
Right.
then yes,
Because I've never in my life asked anybody on the date.
Then I'm never going to.
Like my practice in the way on that. I've
oh
never
my God, I've asked all the time.
asked. Well, for me, I've never.
But I'm agreeing. But I'm
If you
agreeing
want to
with
do
you.
something, why not?
But
How is it any different than saying, I want to go to the movies, I want to go to the park, I want to go to...
I've never did that. Unless I'm already in a relationship, that's different. I'm saying, trying to get to know someone, I don't really go out to meet people, right?
You don't have to go out.
I'm just saying, like, I don't go fishing. I've never went fishing, right? Even if I saw someone like, oh, he's saying something. That's as
Now,
far
I'm
as that's
going to ask a guy out on the first meeting, I'll be like, hey, you want to go out? No, I'm not going to do that. But the first initial ask out for me, it does have to come from him. But if you've been dating, say, 30 days, and you're in a conversation and you want to go do something, he might say, you know what, this is not a good week for me.
Right, I understand that.
So would you sacrifice not going instead of just saying, you know what,
No.
don't worry about it,
You
I got it.
said after we already been kicking it for at least a month. That's different. We talking about first date.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
Yeah, first date.
I've never asked anyone out on a date, right? That's number one. Number two is if you ask me, and then when that check comes, you looking at me.
Then we got a problem.
Okay, no problem. But mental note.
You're done.
Ex, you did. You
And
I see. Hey, she,
and I think to back it up to where you went, where stating it's a different time, so you can't expect. Again, it's a conversation. You have to have a conversation. You can't assume because we're in different times right now. Guys aren't, men are
Women out here
different.
making more money than these
Women are
men.
different, exactly, and so therefore the conversation has to be
I
had.
had a friend of mine ask me, where did I want to go for my birthday? I said, I want to go to Ruth Chris. Now, for me, I'm telling you where I'm going. Because if somebody tell me where they want to go, I'm going to the internet and I'm going to look up the menu. I'm going to check out the prices. And before we go, I'm going to be like, hey, that ain't in my budget.
Right.
So I felt like I gave him the restaurant and you could have did that. So we go. I get the same thing. I'm the person, whatever restaurant I go to, I get the exact same thing. So this ain't new. I already told him what I get. You can look it up. It comes, he allowed me to order first, and then he ordered. And after we ate and the bill came, he says, woo, I wish I would have known these prices was like this. I could have got more food at a different restaurant.
They could have got
So
what?
now he would have took me to a different restaurant.
But that ain't cool because he asked you where you wanted to go.
Exactly.
So therefore, if you ask
So
me where I want to go, you go
now
A,
I
pay
feel
for
like
it,
you. Right.
and B,
No.
you know,
And
yeah,
you're my friend, like
Right.
best friend, my ace, my cool.
right.
Oh, don't worry about it.
We won't go. You can still be my ex, my boo. But we don't go. We don't do that.
So that ended real early for me because my thing was
Why even
when we
ask
went,
then?
I said we're gonna go back to Aftermath and have some cocktails. That's gonna be on me. No,
Right.
drop me off of my car, please.
Right.
Thank you.
Well,
But why offer if you're not gonna be stuck, if you're not gonna stop on and be willing to pay for it? But again, you have to have that conversation with a different time. You know, the assumption is that the man pay for everything.
And I have like, hey, do you got enough money to
Guess
afford?
what? It ain't awkward when they ask you for some sex.
What I'm saying, like,
Well,
when you first meet somebody,
that's a
it's,
different
to
topic.
me, it would be awkward for me to be like, you asked me out on a date. Do you think you can afford it? You know what I'm saying?
Because guess what they used to think back in the day? When I took you out on a date, it was entitled that you owed me some
Noonie. Mm-hmm.
some punani.
Mm-hmm.
That was always assumed. And I hear the guys talk. Yeah, I'm gonna run this rack up and then she gonna
Yeah.
have to work it off.
But why is it so hard to date? What's the difficulties of dating? It shouldn't be that
Communication.
Communicating.
Should not be that hard about dating.
If
You know what?
make-
We just had this conversation over here. Dating is an interview. Dating is selling yourself, the pre-sale of yourself, not the one that you're gonna get in an interview. Why would you like to work, for Tuck Radio? I'm energetic. I have a lot of communication skills. I've worked in the radio business for 15 years, and I think I'll be a great asset. Sandy says that's what I want to hear. But guess what? I neglected to tell you that I don't like to show up to work on time. I want to leave early. I'm only going to half-ass the job.
Mm-hmm.
We sell what we think. Dating is the same way. I look at you and I say, ooh, she drive a nice car. She looks attractive. She looks good. She smells clean. She might want a man like this. So we project what we think you want. When in reality, we're not selling who we are. Who we are.
Everything
is
is up
across the street and I see you on the baseball field, running down third base and sliding in the home with a dust, and be like, damn, she's sexy, falling in the dirt like that. Not running like this.
Everybody's selling a facade.
You know what I mean? So that's the first problem. People are not honest. You can sit and say, so, what are you looking out of a relationship? I can say, you know what? In 3 to 5 years, I want to be married. But all he heard was married. Oh, no, I didn't it.
Right.
That ain't what I see.
Right.
What I'm letting you know is that right now in my life, I'm dating to be married. If you're not dating to be married, this is the time that you let me know.
Right. So
That
we
ain't
don't
what
waste
I'm
nobody's
looking for.
time. Right.
Hey, dinner was great. Lovely meeting you. Maybe I can call you from time to time. But I want to play field. People are scared to say that up
Yeah, I'm dating for a purpose. I'm dating for a purpose. And that's for a purpose. Now, if that purpose leads to marriage,
There it is.
there it is. But I'm definitely dating for a purpose.
So the big issue is the communication. It's the communication. A lot of people aren't going to be upfront about what it is that they want, and then your wants change once you get into it.
Or better yet, you get married people. It could be men, it could be women. They see the single women, single men. Ooh, I'm gonna holler at them. I'm gonna neglect to tell her that I have a whole family at home. I don't wear a ring because the occupation I have because it clips it, so I ain't even got a band on. I ain't even got a suntan. So
There's a
now,
lot of firefighters and police officers that do that.
so now, guess what?
Just saying.
It leads up to their job
Miscommunication,
travels,
misunderstandings.
so it hasn't allowed you to meet up. This happened to a friend of mine. And after 6 months, she decides, let's take a trip. He says, okay. She going, and I'm like, oh, that's good for y'all. That's gonna be great. Y'all gonna get to. He kept blowing her off. another one of my girlfriends said, girl, you better hit that wedding.
Get that what?
Hit that wedding site.
Oh.
Hampton County Courts, Clerk of Courts wedding. Woo. Google. Boom.
Yeah, and it's free as we pretend to
12
be.
years. So she waited it out.
See if he's what I'm saying.
She told me, I booked the trip. We leave on such. Now you gotta come clean. She already knows. So now I take a little something from everybody. I ask a guy up front, are you married, single, divorced, separated, currently in a relationship, gay, on psych medication, bipolar? If you had an HIV test in the last 6 months, I don't want your issues to become my issue. Because if I choose to do this, it'll be because I want to, not because you deny me my right to make that choice.
That's for sure.
You gotta ask.
But let's keep it 100. They don't tell the truth. They're not honest. Men or women are not honest about where they are with their relationship. They're not honest. They don't be honest. They're not honest about it. They don't even tell you the real name. They come in here. What's your name? JJ, Jimmy, JoJo.
Right, all these abbreviations.
I mean, that's not even your name.
Empire.
Right.
Nicknames, right.
I think there's more unhonest men than women.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What?
Unhonest.
Oh, the men ain't honest. Correct. Oh, I agree with that. Oh, okay. I thought you said the opposite. Okay.
No. More dishonest men that are dishonest women.
I believe it.
Okay, word correction.
You know, I have to be the interpreter out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm caught in the middle right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm feeling them glasses though. I'm really feeling them shades.
Thank you.
What's going on, Wanda?
Hey, Wanda.
So
What's your thoughts, Wanda? What's your thoughts?
Well,
We'd
Wanda's
love to
still
hear.
in that date scene, you know.
Right.
Wanda said she wasn't going. She didn't want to date, didn't she?
I don't
Help
know.
clarify,
Remember, I
Wanda.
had to kind of convince her last time we talked
Well,
about
she
it.
might not have wanted to date the man.
Wanda, you dating now?
Wanda ain't dating.
Wanda, you out here.
Wanda's still out there in the world looking for somebody. No, she ain't looking for somebody. So how y'all feel about that? Should we as women approach men? If you see somebody that you attracted to, you see somebody that you're attracted to and you like him, you think he's handsome, and should you approach him?
Yes, because if you wait, you're gonna be waiting all day because he may not even notice you. Sandy, we know you ain't got no problem. No.
I'm married, but I ain't approaching my man.
I'm very married and I'm old school, so it's gonna be no.
I done missed out on Friday Manny. Bye.
Wanda say don't nobody want to date her. Wanda, that's because you ain't outside. You got to get outside.
Hey, Marva.
You got to get outside. What's
Don't nobody
going
want to date
on?
Wanda.
What's going on, Marva? Don't be talking about don't nobody want to date Wanda. They want to date Wanda. Wanda got to get outside.
Wanda got to make herself seen.
Yeah, she got to be seen. And it ain't about going to the grocery store to get, shop for groceries. She got to get out. Like you could have came to the aftermath over here. Your man might be in the aftermath.
She said I'm cool on
The
dating.
aftermath has made a love
Focus is my
connection.
child.
I know that for a fact because I used to
Actually,
see them.
too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I used to come
Two.
here all the time. And, they would be separate. Now, all of a sudden, it's a love thing.
Inseparable.
But now you can't, exactly. You see one, you see the other, which is good. I like that. So, Wanda, come on over to the aftermath. I promise you, we got your man at the aftermath.
No promise that.
I'm just saying.
No
I'm just
promise
saying,
that.
Wanda, come on up. We'll be here. If you come over here next Wednesday, meet us over here
Don't
at
want to
6
be
o'clock.
seen.
Come on over here. Marva, I'm gonna need to
She don't want to be seen. She want to be heard.
Wanda crazy.
Wanda, Marva, stop talking about Wanda. But Wanda, come on over here next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at the Aftermath. I'm gonna tell you right now, your man in the field. Your man.
Now, what I will do, I will see someone and approach them and ask them if they're single for someone else. I just don't.
Why she pointing at me? She just pointed at me for someone else.
No, I'm just saying, period, woman. I'm just saying, period. I
And she does
would
that a lot.
approach a man
I'll do that.
and
But I
ask
will
them
do
if they're single.
Yeah. So you gotta hook
But
your
we
friends
have a
up.
whole thing going on, so it's different. But I'm just saying,
And we got a
if like say one of
relationship.
my girlfriends are single or whatever, and they might sing like Netta, what? I'll approach you. Hey, you see?
But we got a relationship. We got a relationship where it's okay if she does that.
Yeah.
You know, and I won't be like, girl, don't be doing that because you know I'm not that kind. Because I'll approach him too.
Or just send somebody else over there.
Send somebody else over there. I sure will. Knock, knock. We don't keep
That's
trying to-
right.
Some of y'all tried with Shaka Zulu. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, we did not want you for him. No.
That was a
No, Wanda, no.
You didn't want you for him, so we're gonna move along on that one.
Yeah. But we're trying to tell you, your man is right here in the aftermath. That's right. Tell your mom to stay in her lane. So I am one that when I know, because you know, you mentioned Ruth Chris. So here's my thing. Me personally, I don't like Ruth Chris, you know, but that's me. I don't think Ruth Chris is my caliber, but I'll go. If you say take me to Ruth, I'm gonna take you to Ruth Chris. I'll say okay. I really, because I don't like their food. That's why I don't like going to Ruth Chris. But some people,
What they
Well,
food?
that was when I used to eat steak.
and I don't even. That's why I don't go there. They specialize. That's what they specialize in. Why am I gonna go to a place that specializes in steak and get chicken? Because you know,
So
chicken.
you don't eat steak?
I don't eat steak, and I don't like that tomato.
Team
crumble
no
crunch
red
or
meat.
Whatever. No, I don't eat red meat, but I don't eat that crumble crunchy the stuff that
What crumb? What
sweet
crumb?
potato stuff.
Girl, if you don't go, you ate it up the street.
No, I didn't.
You
I threw
did.
it away.
Because it wasn't good.
Exactly.
But Ruth Chris is bomb. You eat that sweet potato souffle? Girl, if you don't, both of y'all, don't get that. Don't
Marvin
get
said Ruth
I
Chris
used
is
to just
not
get
all
the
that.
cowboy steak, a baked potato, the
You eat
crab.
sweet potato pie?
Oh, I hate sweet potato
So
pie.
that's why.
I hate sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I pass on anything that's sweet potato.
I don't eat pie.
Except for sweet potatoes.
I like sweet potatoes.
Right, I like sweet potatoes and sweet potato fries, but that's it.
Wanda, I have been knowing. What's that boy name?
Mashed potatoes, there's mint to me.
I have been knowing
Chocolate.
Shaka for a long time. Shaka, I've been knowing him for a long time, and I'm not gonna say he's a friend. He's an associate. I just don't use that friend word, you know,
So loosely.
or lightly. You know, he's an associate. I've been knowing him for a while, so yeah, I know him. And I was trying to hook you up with him because he seems like to be a pretty cool guy. He just like he like to have fun. You need somebody to have fun with. How about that? All right, promise. But back to the topic at hand. I am not paying. My expectations on the first date is for him to pay. Now, I don't have an issue with paying. Let me let everybody know that right now. I do not have an issue with paying because I'm probably one of the first that will pull out my wallet, credit card, or whatever and pay for everybody. But I don't have an issue with paying. But the expectation is for him to pay because I don't want to be with nobody that can't pay for a Ruth Chris. I'm just
Right.
Right. I mean,
And guess what? You got to pay to play.
that's
gotta
fair.
pay to
That's
play.
fair.
And that, I mean, it's just that simple. But my whole other thing too is a man asked me, because y'all know I'm out here in this dating world, and it's hard for somebody like me in many ways. So he asked me, was 40,000 enough for me to date a man?
40,000 a year?
He asked me that question.
And what did you tell them?
So when I went
They make
silent,
what, $10 an hour?
when I went silent, because my first response
That's what I said. What
was,
did you say?
my first response was, it's not always about money. You know, you shouldn't go into a relationship or anything all about money. All about
But that means he ain't working though.
money. He told me I didn't answer the question. He said, but he get it. Then I went left. I said, you don't get it. You don't know me. And I told you it's not all about the money. So don't tell me you get it because you don't know me. Because if you can bring me more than 40 grand a year, I need love, affection, attention. I'll take what you can give me if it's authentic, if it's real, and if you're putting us first. If you want to be the leader in the relationship, you know, you want to be the man. There's many
Head of the
things
household.
more
Yeah.
important than money.
So why exactly?
Because I actually know
So why are
a couple.
you leading with that question?
The wife actually makes $255,000 a year. Her husband makes $36,000 as a school teacher. But guess what? They have 2 kids, and he is awesome. And they're biracial. He is the Caucasian. So he brings everything that she lacks. Not because she can't, but she doesn't have time. In their home, they might have, normal problems, but they don't have abnormal problems because of money.
Right.
So they use his money for straight IRA, savings, all of that that's actually making money for them. So that $36,000 a year is actually making them maybe $500,000.
It's doubling and tripling.
And
They making it make sense.
They are.
since
Money does not always matter. And I know somebody, they got married, and they said when they get married again, they get married for money. So I'm gonna tell you right now, they married for money. Now, you can love somebody, money does help. It helps, trust me. Now I can't be with you and you ain't making nothing. Not that I'm trying to build a fortress or something, or a foundation or something together, and I see hope. But I'm only gonna spend $10 on the hope.
So in my marriage, I'm not gonna see about anything. Money matters. Not necessarily me. I'm more of the independent one coming in, so it's not like I ask for. I don't want nobody to think like I'm a gold digger, because I'm not. I don't ask nobody for anything, including my husband. But and I learned a valuable lesson with that. So wait a minute, I think I'm lying. I will ask my husband. But for my husband, money matters. I'm not gonna lie, money matters.
yeah, but he's a man. You know what I mean?
But that causes so many issues in the relationship.
But that to me is an ego thing.
For who?
For a man, because I saw this cruise season I watched. You know, how many men out here really have a problem, would have a problem if their spouse or significant other made more money than them? It becomes an ego thing. Who cares?
Right.
If you're supposed to be equal and under one roof, and you're making decisions together, it shouldn't matter who does what. As long as you're respectful of the other person's thought on what it is, i.e. buying a new car, buying, when I was a mortgage broker, I used to tell a couple, 2 people, don't buy your home on the person that makes the most amount of money. Buy it on the person that makes the least amount. Because the one that makes the most can cover you as the least. But can you as the least cover the one that makes the most? So you go into this house knowing that you as the husband makes the $36,000 and can afford, a $1,200 a month, but she can afford $3,000. You can't cover. If something happens to where she can't go to work and is no longer receiving that money, now you got to bleed all the money for the bills.
Right.
Yep. Smarter, not harder.
But the unfortunate piece is money takes over a lot of relationships,
Absolutely.
a lot of marriages. So you need to know if you come in with nothing. You got to know you're coming in. You got to know he or she is coming in with nothing. So do you expect them to leave with nothing after being married or being in a relationship and you all have built this stuff together? Because you went through the dating process. You came into this thing dating and you didn't have nothing. Are you expected to leave with nothing?
Of course. You got to leave with something.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I mean, time, energy, what you done put through. I mean, and that's for either side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, did you help build this company over here? No. But guess what you did? You built that home so you could go out there with these kids, entertaining, one of the guys said that sometimes men come into a relationship with unrealistic values like a woman does. Most women out here want to marry a successful man, but the average millionaire doesn't become a successful millionaire until they're 50 or 60s, unless they come out the gate. The average millionaire is a white man, it's not a black man. So we already go in unrealistic. NFL sports players, basketball players are not millionaires. They screw up the money and then they live off of their pensions in hopes of trying to restart and rebuild their life, acting, buying small businesses after the fact. So the unrealistic thing that he said about men expecting of women was a man expects a woman to wake up in the morning, cook him breakfast, cook the kids breakfast, eat breakfast herself, go to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day, come home, deal with the kids and their homework, clean the house up, fix dinner, wash laundry, and then come in and say, hey, I want some sex. And do that 7 days a week. How unrealistic is that?
Right.
But you feel like because you go out here and make the money,
That you ain't gotta do nothing. And that's not where it's
and that
at.
is unrealistic.
I agree.
And
Unrealistic
it didn't take me until I
expectations.
thought about that. When all these women back in the day was like, well, I'm a housewife, why don't I get paid?
Right. Or being a housewife is saying that's not, you don't really do nothing. That's not really much. So that's the least.
Here's my thing. Why am I gonna give you the goods, the whole milk and the ice cream and the
whole cow
when I am not your wife? I am not your wife. You ain't even put a ring on it asking me to be your wife. Why am I gonna treat you as such? And for 5 or 10 years down the road, you don't decide to marry me, then you gonna go marry somebody else.
But do you have to see the wifely duties in order to say this is a wife?
Some men do. Some men
And yes, and that's because a lot of women have been giving boyfriends, friends, guys they going on dates with. They've been giving them husband benefits. You can't give husband benefits.
Hubby, wifey.
You can't give her hubby, wifey benefits if that has to be earned.
All I know, it's hard out here for a pimpin'.
All I know is you're single until you're married.
For sure.
Even what about the engagement fee? I mean,
So when you go, you're my fiance, and
this is an example.
we go and file our taxes together. We can't file our taxes together. I'm single. You single. I'm the head of a household. You head of a
Right.
household.
Ain't no engaged box
Ain't
on
no
that.
engaged box on there.
But being married,
I
people do
understand.
that too.
I understand, but if she, God forbid, get in an accident, they ain't gonna be like, oh, this her long-lived boyfriend for
They don't do that
27
common law
years.
stuff. That
They gonna be
common law.
like, where is the next of kin to make these decisions? Unless there has been a power attorney for medical, health, real estate, banking in place. You're single until you're married. So guess what? Nothing. We've been kicking it for 3 years. Oh my God, that's my baby. I love her. But oh my God, my ex 5 years ago came back into my life. We never had a bad breakup. She just chose to pursue her career. I still love her. She sits down and I'm conversation, I love you. Guess what I still get to do? I get to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go on back over here. I'm gonna pack up my stuff. I owe no obligation other than what I put my name on. You single till you married. Now I'm not saying that is realistic, but people gotta understand. You single till you get one of them on your
And
finger.
some of them got one on there and they still say they single. I'm just saying.
Well,
What do you
legally,
mean?
Some are married and still will
But that's
say,
what she said.
and still
Go
will
to your
say,
clerk of courts.
like this. Some are will.
Type in their name. Type in that
Some
info.
of them don't even wear the ring.
But now that
no,
goes
they
back to
married.
what I said. Legally, though, you married. You can't go back
And it is what it is.
without your spouse. You allow paperwork, but when you get caught, you get half, Eddie, half.
Well, we
glad
sit up
game to
here
play.
after man, but people talking
Yes.
about dating.
Yes.
How hard is it? It's hard out here dating. It ain't easy. You know, you got to deal with a whole lot of shenanigans with people. Who should pay first? Should the woman pay first? Should the man pay first?
Single people want to be married. Married people want to be single. Where does it end?
It doesn't.
Some people want to be like
Nobody's
Oprah and
satisfied. It's all about greed.
Some
It's all
people want
about.
to be like Oprah and Stedman. Isn't that
Well.
what Alicia Keys said? Alicia Keys said that in her song.
Well, I understand that. I feel like two consenting adults that says we're together in a relationship is not single.
Doesn't matter how you put the mayonnaise on the bread, legally in the state of Ohio,
You're single.
you are single and he is single. Unless you got a marriage and a piece of paper that's signed by you, him, a preacher, a court, a judge, and stamped. And on file for the world to know. You single. Doesn't matter how you sugarcoat it.
Not mayonnaise on the bread though.
Mayonnaise on that bread, baby. You heard her.
You
You
just
heard
have to
her.
be in a committed relationship with each other, but you single by law. You single.
So there's no obligation. There's no obligation.
None. Oh God. What'd you say?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I'm married, so I don't even need.
I'm very married.
I mean,
But if I keep my boyfriend, he ain't single.
he in a committed relationship, but legally, when he gonna fill out his
You
application,
can walk away.
he say single.
But he's single to those type of things. In that relationship with that person, he's not single in their relationship. Is what I'm saying.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Get a man's voice on here real quick.
There you go.
All right, so I agree, 100,000%. If you ain't married, you're single,
Turn around.
right? I think the committed part, right? The commitment. Society has made commitment an error, right? You can be committed to this person, but in marriage ain't no but. So if I'm committed, if I say I'm committed to this relationship, we have an argument, I can leave, guess what? I'm out of here. There ain't nothing connecting us to it. I pay some bills, they might have been in my name, they might have been in your name, but there's no connection, there's no commitment. So even if you got people that's been in relationship for 15, 20 years, when dude be like, you know what? I'm cool, I'm out. There's no commitment, there's no, you know what I mean? She might be mad, he might be mad, but ain't no car in their name, ain't no house, there ain't no commitment. So when you say I do, that commitment is like, I ain't never seen a divorce that was pretty. I ain't never seen a divorce or a separation that was nice. Like, oh my God, they just walked away from each other. Like, nah, it's way more, it's a spiritual locking. It's a spiritual gate that's closed. So, yeah, if your dude was together for 15, 16 years, I'm looking at bro like, what you waiting for? Like, why haven't you committed to this woman? Y'all in a relationship, yeah, but there ain't no commitment. Why haven't you committed? You done wasted 15 years of her life to be like, all right, I'm out of here. I can't do this no more. You know what I
Does
mean?
marriage make it a relationship committed though? Not
Marriage makes to me, marriage makes a relationship committed.
Or do marriage make a relationship legal?
I think,
yeah.
I think we're using the wrong word.
Yeah.
Marriage makes your relationship a covenant, right?
Yeah,
A
that
covenant. Yeah. So I will say committed. I can be committed to her and be with her forever, but there ain't no covenant. There ain't no spiritual connection. There ain't no God sees and God is and God does in our relationship. I got one foot in, one foot out.
Even the preacher say you playing house.
You're playing house.
Well, I just think that in a relationship, it's just easier to walk away. In a marriage, it has to be paperwork.
Absolutely.
Court.
But you just gave your answer to the debate that was there. If you are boyfriend and girlfriend, it's
can walk
just
away
a
anytime.
relationship. It's a relationship.
Correct. Well, everything is a relationship.
And you think, guess what? I got a relationship with her. At any point in time, this relationship can
Either
be
y'all can
terminated and
separate.
walked away. And
it's easy.
feelings, whatever, gone. That's the same. But when you are married, you are making life decisions. You're thinking about that well-being of that individual for life.
You got to change your social security number.
And your last name.
I ain't never had to change my
Well, not your number, your card, your
I'm
number.
like, no, wait a minute, hold
Your
on.
card, not your number. Your card, not your digits.
I ain't never had to change my social security.
Yeah, no.
Like in a relationship, even if you've been married for 10, 12 years, I've never heard it. I hear a lot of conversations between many people in here. I never hear them say, I don't ever hear them sit here and go, well, you know, babe, in 12 years, we're going to be looking at retiring. We're just going to sell off in the RV and just what? It's a moment. It's the next year. It's not long term because they don't know. If you did, you would have put a ring on it. Why is it that, unfortunately, the Caucasian species, they can date for 1 to 2 years
And they get married. They can meet on the internet for 6 months.
6 months.
They go to Vegas and
3
have
months.
one night out and
This wifey right here.
They're married forever.
She said Caucasian species.
And they'll be married forever. They'll be married
but
forever.
They
You
take a
and I
chance.
been
They
dating
take a
for
chance.
20 years, but that's hubby. That's wifey.
Right. But why? Right. But why ain't she? Why ain't he?
Because
It's comfortable.
If we dating and I die, she'll get nothing.
Here's my thing with
She
dating.
get whatever you want her to get. If she your beneficiary, she's gonna get it
But
on
my-
if y'all do it or not.
But my wife,
People don't do
They
that.
And
don't.
I'm just saying,
It was a dude in here.
even
No common law.
His kids gonna get it. That's who gonna get
That's
it.
for sure.
He got kids.
Oh,
and
he
they
ain't
not
even in
married.
here. It's
His
a guy
kids
in
gonna get it.
It's a guy in here right now.
right.
He is legally married. But they're separated. Been separated. Trying to get a divorce. One won't sign. He done already changed everything. My kids is there. So not her. And they legally married. So when two people are just
Well, how tight though to get
well, yeah, we already told him that. But two people that are cohabitating together,
That common law stuff, it don't count.
kind of all been
not
gone.
in Ohio.
Ohio, that's been gone. But they're not going to work and say, thank you, sir, for this job. I want to legally put down my spouse as my beneficiary and leave her or him 50% of, this and then divide all the other dividends up between my kids. They're not doing that. They're putting their kids down. And half the people don't even know it until something happens. And that's why all these fights go on at funerals.
Yeah.
money.
Because they think we've been apart for 20 years.
They
And guess
automatically-
what?
yep.
On the obituary. Sandy Tucker. Ralph. Ain't even on it. It's Sandy Tucker because they don't even recognize it. Family don't recognize it because they wasn't married.
I had a family member had a side piece for 20 years. When he passed away, she thought she was about to get the American flag, all this stuff. Everything went to the wife. He wasn't even with the wife. He was with the other chick. He left the wife for 20 years.
I saw that.
Everything went to the wife.
I saw that at Good Brothers one year. Like, what?
Nobody gets married to get a divorce.
Nope.
When it says to have it to hold, better word, till death. Until death do us part.
Sure.
That's the real piece about marriage. You're
Right.
supposed to die married, being married. That would be the hope, that you die marrying that person and not have to worry about
All of that
the
extra.
committed relationship, who's gonna get what, the side piece, the extra children over here. Because they ain't gonna be nothing either. They ain't gonna be left in nothing.
My parents, my mother preceded my father in death 12 years before my dad passed away. And when my dad passed away, the insurance policy was put in the oldest name, and it was his job to split it down the middle to all of us. That was it. There were no extras here, there were no extras there.
That's it.
And that's
That's
what
it,
it's supposed to be.
That's how it has been, but now it's, you know, everything goes and everybody gonna go along with this and yes, and there's no, it's just went out the window. The boundaries,
Yeah.
the, you know, doing things the right way.
2023.
It's hard out here.
For pimp ass. I heard you.
Because they're not coming to the table.
I couldn't.
Being
I
honest.
mean, it's not. They're not coming to the table.
I mean, if you just take money out the situation,
Right.
nobody's being
The
honest.
conversation, the honesty, being truthful, it's not happening.
No transparency.
No
You know what?
transparency.
Men are not men anymore. No one knows how to open up a door.
up a door.
No one knows how to be complimentary anymore. You know, why do you have to lie? If I turn to you and I say, babe, you look like I gained a couple pounds, you should be like, babe, you have. I'm not saying it looks bad, but I'm just answering what you said. But if you want to go to the gym, I'll go with you. Ain't nobody saying that. Girl, no, that's just low to hold on to.
Right. I hate that. When I be like, oh, I'm fat. And you be like, no, that's good. But if I'm telling you,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
don't encourage me to like it.
Marriage. But that's part of being married.
No, it's not.
That's a part of being married.
That's
Not
just being honest, period.
relationship. That's a part of being married. It's not dating.
But then we get mad. Hey, you done put on a couple pounds. What you mean you done put on a couple
Cause
pounds?
I ain't asked you. I ain't asked you.
No, guess what? I did. Okay. Out to the grocery store I go. You get me some water, some food, and some vegetables. You eating with me like this though, right? Because I'm not
Right.
gonna eat like this and then you sit up here eating McDonald's and Wendy's
Right.
and
If I'm gonna talk about you, I'm gonna encourage you.
We
I'm
gonna
gonna do,
together.
that's right. Rightfully so.
Everybody can't look like Sam.
Hey, it's hard out here.
Petite and sweet, baby. Petite and sweet.
I'm just saying. It's hard out here for a man.
So when I was leaving out, I had to come back. When I was leaving out, y'all were talking about going on dates, like dating, like who should pay for the check, right? As a man, I feel like the man should, right? Because we are providers, even sometimes even when we don't want to be. That's how God designed it. We are providers. So I feel like we should provide.
But would you have a problem if she paid?
I would not have a problem with it. If she paid, that's a keeper. We might get married tomorrow.
Yes, she is.
And she'd be like, nah, baby, I got this. Like, you know what I mean? I might be like, oh, no, let me go get this ring. That's a keeper right there. You know, those are.
But is that impressive? Is that
I think that shows me that no matter what, we gonna have it. So if I ain't got it, she got it. If she ain't got it, I got it. We gonna have it. So if I can't pay for the bitch, she ain't tripping. Like, you know, it sounds so good. You know, come on.
But y'all married.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is, if I was dating and you came and hey, you wanna go out on a date, I'm gonna expect you to pay, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm gonna let you know, like next time it's on me.
Absolutely.
That's if the day go right.
Right.
Because if you start acting cheap, I'm looking at you like,
That's real.
you know, you gonna get an attitude now.
That's right.
But that's who I am. You know, but you have to pay for that first date. No questions asked.
And the second one,
The man has to stand on them shoulders.
if there's a second date,
and it ain't even got nothing to do with who paying. It's just if they had perfect conversation.
That day gotta be going right, y'all.
Right.
He gonna pay for every day.
everything. Wait a minute. Wait till I finish.
We're not even about to play like that. Yeah, we're not. Yes, no.
They get on our nerves.
I feel like
Wanda, that's your name.
I feel like society has softened the man so bad that it's women are suffering. That's how I feel.
We are suffering. We are.
These brothers out here, they spend more time in the mirror than the females do. Spend more time in the closet to figure out what they're gonna wear than the females instead of being a man. Like be a man. Like,
How about they spend more time with each other than they do a woman?
Well,
they don't know how to talk to a woman. What's your Instagram? What's your Snap? Let me text you. Like, nah, let's have a conversation. And it's like, what's sad, like I understand the younger generation, these people my age, 40 and up, that's on that. Like, bro, we wasn't ready.
Or they'll text you and let's go out and text you, but then you never go out. What is up with that?
Right.
I don't have time for that.
Selling wolf tickets.
Yeah, I don't understand. I see a lot of good women that shouldn't be single. That's how I see it. I'll do that one. A lot of good women out here
But
that's
how do
single.
you know that good women?
Because I know them personally.
Because just because they look good,
Everything that look good ain't good.
I got family, female family members, I got friends, close friends that shouldn't be single. But these dudes out here,
Well, it's because of expectations. As women, we ain't gonna just accept anything, you know. We're not just gonna accept anything. We still gotta have standards and boundaries and guidelines. And some of those guys ain't ready to step up to that.
so do y'all think it's the mommy fault?
Absolutely.
Mommy be baby,
Yes.
baby, come here, baby,
Yes.
baby.
no example.
Absolutely.
All right.
So the other day, I changed all four of my brakes. All four. My neighbor, we be talking about like this is what real men do on a Sunday. That's what men do. So gotta get done, get done.
Right.
So you save some money.
Right.
Pops taught me that. Get out here, boy. Show you how to change this oil. Get out here and show you how to change these brakes. So save you about 9, 10. You know what I mean?
Now, does it make it a man, not a man, if that's just not what he does and he wants to just send the car to service?
Let me downside. Every man should know how to change a tire. I learned when I was married how to change a tire. It's men out here that do not know how to change a tire. That shouldn't be something on the city car let somebody else do. You should know how to change a tire.
I know how to change a tire.
what's up, Rich?
I can change the
Watson?
type.
Thanks for tuning in, Rich.
Yes.
Rich said that.
Hey, Rick.
Tell Rich he should be here, not online.
Rich, you should be here.
You should be here.
Is Rich single? Rich, you single? He comes in here. I know.
Now, Rich, we have a question for you.
Since he's single.
Since you're single,
They're ready to mingle.
on the first date, when you ask a woman on a date, who should pay?
We'll wait.
He said, hey, and yes, he's single. Rich, answer the question, please.
On your date.
On the first
On
date.
the first date,
Who should pay?
Her or you, or should it be Dutch? Meaning both of you. Now,
I think. All right now. Okay, Rich.
Rich said
You got it.
Rich said he'll pay. He passed the test.
But I think all men that are men, it's not going to be a problem.
Oh, it's not gonna be a question.
So we was just talking. I was raised like just pay for it, right? But then I'm raising daughters. I tell my daughter, don't ever go nowhere without money. Not to pay for no man food, but just in case you're out.
You gotta go Dutch.
Oh, like,
That happened to me
yeah.
at the Eagle. We gave not one but two credit cards. The bill was only $47,
Right.
and both cards got declined.
So we got a problem.
I was like, you do know you owe me this money back, right? He's like, yeah,
Facts.
Oh, you make him pay you back?
of course.
Yeah.
no.
No, I just know not to just.
Oh no, I wanted my money back because that was not,
That wasn't the intention. That wasn't the plan.
no.
Is this the wild female shoot segment? I take a lane out of and we friends, and she talking about
So you go,
I've been duck before.
so you never took your friend.
Oh, no, I'm a shooter.
Okay, then, Wanda, you might have some potential over here.
Who's the truth?
Yes.
A man's the truth.
Okay.
But Jesse, you're an exception to the rule because his mother and his father, you know, kept hands on him, and his mom is super respected in the community, and he ain't about to do it. Not do it, I mean.
Right.
Open doors.
Chivalry is not there.
It's definitely
Yeah,
not.
he got a whole bar out in here. True.
But at the end of the night,
See, here we go. Here we go.
What if we wanted to drink?
Who?
Him.
would you like a drink?
I don't drink, but I'm just saying. I've never heard
You just heard
ask
it.
me.
You just heard it.
Right, but he will. I ain't even.
Yeah, once I said it.
He will buy. We have to make him put his money up. We actually have to take his money away from himself.
We ain't about to skip over the fact that he just said at the end of the night. Though.
Right, right. Let's get back to the end of that. What? What you expecting?
You think I'm gonna give her a kiss and let it go in the house? No.
Hold on. So you saying that on that first date? No. Let me ask you a question. You said on that first date, you pay. And your expectations of her is, what's up?
Okay. We sit at the restaurant. I'm gonna look at what you order. If you order steak and lobster, guess what I'm getting at the end of the night?
I told ya.
You sure did.
Baby, he get so cussed out. That baby get so
If
cussed
you
out.
order steak and a little salad or something, the potatoes, no,
How you gonna make her?
I ain't gonna make her do nothing.
What do you expect?
Say that. Don't expect that then. That your expectations is if you paying
I mean,
for
I'm just saying what
If you
happens for
spending
me.
too much,
but that's the choice that
So
you're
how do you let her know that that's going to be?
Because that's the option. Right.
The mood is. I can read the room. I can read the room. If I know it ain't going on, I mean, I never scroll on every first date. We can kick it. I'll drop you out. We go over it again. We go on a TGI Fridays, and I'm gonna see what's going on. I can take you root Chris, all that type shit. We don't do nothing on the first date. I'm saying you ain't really feeling me, but you ask me out again. You ask me out again. You really supposed to pay if you ask me out. But if I ask you out again, TGI Fridays. Let's see what's going on. And then.
But why do you have to have?
All right, Rich.
You're right.
Hey, there you go.
you go on the first date, right? And she order up the whole menu.
Right.
Okay,
I'm doing it.
it went out. It went out.
I'm doing it.
Okay. You expect something from her on the first date, and she ordered up the menu.
That's a yes or no?
Exactly.
So
I
did
ain't
you?
gonna say it's over.
Let me ask you this question: did you tell her that? Did you communicate that with her so that she understand what she's getting into?
I did on the second date. I'm gonna let you pick what you want. But if we on the second date, you order this.
No, we talking about the first day.
No, because I want to see where you at. Because I don't know you like that. On the first date, pick what you want. Oh, if nothing go on the second date, we go out. You do. So you know I'm about to fuck.
Oh, it.
Well, you better
You see
order.
that
You better
Johnetta
order
come
that.
out.
They get you a hamburger, cheese fries, something.
But why?
So I would never date a person like him.
Yeah,
So it
wow.
doesn't matter.
And that's no. Yeah, that's
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
There's no
I would never, ever.
Right. I'm going to work with me.
Right.
Right.
If it don't work for you,
But it's still disrespect. It's disrespectful for you to expect if you
She
doing
gonna
your
give it
body
up.
too much. That's
She
like
gotta give it up.
I mean,
check this out.
you
Check
go
this
on the
out.
corner, girl. What it is?
The first time, but I tell you the second time, like if you order this, you know I'm a.
Yeah, if you tell me,
That's different.
if you tell
I
me,
ain't gonna do that.
But on the second one, why would she do that? She still don't know you, and you don't know her.
right? Y'all just going on dates.
Menu.
Go back to the
Order
bar.
from the kid menu.
Just going back.
See,
over
this
there.
where with communication, you gotta write the vision, make it plain. You gotta communicate that to me.
Right there.
Okay.
I ain't
I'm
feeling
telling
you.
you. Steak and lobster menu on the second date.
I ain't feeling
I
you.
ain't supposed to
be drinking.
Now you just was giving him all them compliments of his mom and dad and this and that and third, and then he started talking ignorant like this.
Yeah, I'm like,
What do y'all expect? When y'all supposed to give it up?
First of all,
we feel
communication
like
is the
Ooh,
key.
it ain't on the second date,
But I
babe.
don't give myself just because I'm going on dates with nobody. I have to get to know you and
Right.
get to trust in you. before I even think about some sex.
Or baby, we can go Dutch.
Always
Cause
not on the man.
I said that.
But you want to be somebody that I would be attracted to out the gate because you already expect something that shouldn't even be on your
I
mind.
never said nothing to you. But for a stranger, they don't know that. I'm telling y'all what.
Fact, I respect that
Right.
part of it, but it's still disrespect.
That's what I said.
But still,
If I say, let's go out over there. We going out there. Okay, I can drop your ass. Man, I don't expect nothing.
but that second date you expect something. That second date you
But that
expect
ain't what
something.
you said.
You just said that.
In the
If you keep
protocol,
ordering from the goddamn lobster and steak, yeah. Like, I need the dessert.
okay, get your ass a piece of cake, a piece of pie. They got all kinds of dessert.
Yeah, but not a Snicker. How about that?
Man.
You need to turn to somebody else.
Man.
You need to turn into something else.
And this is why I said we're in different times. And you definitely have to communicate because I'm telling you,
If
it
I
could
say
be. You can't make assumptions.
you the hooligan, don't be tripping.
I know, but see, that's what you know. That's the kind. That's what you want, and that's what you get. That's what you want a hooligan woman. You go to hooligan and get that woman.
On the second date,
I don't care where you get it from.
hooligan.
Okay, that's fine. But don't expect nothing, period. Even on the third or fifth day.
No.
Because I'm going to
I
tell
don't have to
you, with me,
I don't have to
you're going to be waiting a long time.
Why?
Why am I giving up the goods? Why? Why would I get up my goods?
Because you bought some.
Yeah, you done bought me some.
What if it ain't no good?
You done bought me some food.
I done wasted my
Buy me
steak
a house.
money. What if it ain't no
You
good?
done bought me some food and you expect me to. This
What
is
if
that's
it
right
ain't
here.
no good?
No, what ain't no good? You
Guess
ain't
what?
No good.
If you would have just talked to her for, let's just say, a week.
Good. What's good?
So what are
she
you really
might
in
be
this
just
for?
attracted to-
Because
Listen.
take him on.
so you basically in this for sex.
Take him on over there with
What I
you.
said.
What is the conversation?
Hey, people. We done come to the end of the show.
Hey,
we got to go.
let's talk radio live and direct.
We'll talk to y'all later.
At least y'all got
I
some
don't even know what to
real
say off of that one.
radio
I mean,
today.
yes, it is, baby.
Hey,
Yes,
y'all got some real live radio.
yes, we did.
It's always, dating is always a hot topic.
Yes, it is.
Sex is always a hot topic.
For sure.
Money is definitely
A hot topic. Yes,
So at
yes,
the end of the day, hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
yes.
All of the above. Now we're gonna get out of here because this man over here,
It's acting to hell.
him needs a little help. So we out of here, good people. Thanks for
All I can do is
watching.
laugh 'cause
But now
baby,
we
you
gotta
gonna
give
be
a
single for a
positive
long
quote
time.
before we get out of here.
Yeah,
My positive quote is to tell him to go on now. Go on now.
Grown now. Grown.
Another positive quote is to let him know, I don't care how many dates you go on, don't be expecting no panties. What? That's what kids do. Young boys do that. This is a grown man. How old are you?
And he almost 50.
40.
He almost 50.
And his mindset
Is gone.
Second date, and you order too much.
you fucking.
You owe me something. That is crazy to me. That's a crazy way to think.
And it's food.
It works for
All it is about is going out on a date. Now he said he'll pay for the first date, but if you order the same thing on the second date, he expects some dessert that ain't coming off the menu. So guess what? We got him a Snicker bar. We got him a Snicker bar over there at the bar.
My positive quote is, ladies,
We got a Snicker
communicate.
bar.
Don't drop your boundaries. Don't drop your expectations. Have those conversations, and if it ain't worth it, keep it moving.
Hey, be you all day long. Don't change for nobody else. Don't bow down for nobody else. Don't give in for nobody else. Walk your own path. And at the end of the day, positive in, positive out. And y'all know it's always better to give than it is to receive. Trust that. That's what he needs to understand. Better to give
ready to give.
than it is to receive. We'll see you next week. We out.